What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are not in our normal outfit right now because we are heading to Australia to do hop selection. We're going to check out the hop fields. We're going to meet those growers that inspire us so much and see those places that we try to do justice to when we brew with those wonderful hops from Australia. And this year, we're adding New Zealand.
It's every 2 years that Hop Products Australia enables us the opportunity to travel. And for this trip, we have Andrew Porter, who's a brewer, who's most certainly earned the right to be on this trip. Andrew Pillsbury, who's been with us for over 6 years. His experience and know-how is going to come in super handy. And then Alex Cordeiro, who's going to have his first journey to the hop farm, who certainly knows a thing or two about brewing treehouse hoppy beer. So we're going to do our best to find the very best hops we can find while being inspired doing it. You know, a big part of the trip is about viewing the fields, but it's also about being in a space that you have a memory of, and that each time you brew with those hops makes you want to do the very best that you can in honor of that memory. So we're going to keep right on rolling.
We are here. We're going to do a little sketchy of the connecting flight. Right now we're running real close, so we have 6 minutes to get from this plane to the other plane. But we're just going to have to sprint to the next two. So we're having a sprint to catch our connecting flight right now. Delayed in Boston. We'll get there. Nice job, L-Dog.
We will be taxiing for a few minutes. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and all carry-on items stowed until the seatbelts ready.
We made it. Relatively stressful connection, pretty unstressful flight, not a lot of sleep. 10:30 a.m. Melbourne time. We were able to check into our hotel early, which is awesome. And we're gonna go explore Melbourne. Got a haircut. You know, our corner of the world and mine and Lauren's life, obviously beer is everything, and certainly juicy, hazy style IPA. So in the midst of all this culture and energy, there's a tiny little sign for what looks to be a basement bar that has hazy pale ale and Three Ravens juicy IPA. All right, so some sights, sounds, sceneries here in Melbourne. Great food all around. Inspiring stuff today. A lot of good energy. Lots of cafes, lots of coffee passion. City's alive. We love to see it.
Inspirational.
Yeah, we're gonna come back with ideas. Morning from Melbourne.
Today.
Relatively early, just after 8 o'clock, feeling refreshed. Gonna have some breakfast. We got our backpacks on us today. Let's see where it takes us. We are heading to the 12 Apostles. It's one of those places that when you see it, it's almost hard to imagine that it's real. It's so grand and so beautiful that it just makes you happy to be alive and all that. So we're gonna take a ride out there and we'll get you some sights and sounds, and we're going to have a great day. We are here at 12 Apostles, the iconic Australian destination that is just mind-bendingly beautiful when you see it in person. I wanted to include this part of the trip as it sort of speaks to the way that I think about our work at Treehouse and how we look for inspiration anywhere around us. When we'll brew with Galaxy hops moving forward,
we'll come back to this moment and we'll think about the beauty of this place, and we'll try to honor it through our work and present a beverage to you that's worthy of what we see behind us. One of the things that I hope we can do on this trip is to get the guys to understand that as well. So we're gonna come home back to the United States and ready to give it hell, so to speak. We are at the airport. I got word that the boys are on the ground. We, through some miracle of opportunity, managed to find a place to park the rental car. All right, so we just parted ways with the boys. Another upbeat evening in Melbourne. We are just a little bit of background on this trip and how we think about it. You know, for myself and the gang, we draw inspiration from everything, our surroundings, not necessarily like the craft beer scene here in Melbourne, but we stopped in on a rap battle, which was very interesting and cool. And we just look for inspiration in culture and energy and whatnot, and Melbourne is filled with it. So between a Nordic-inspired dinner, a South Korean dessert place, amazing coffee brewer and roaster, which was bench coffee, we're just feeling a lot of energy to do new and unique things, and this is just the first couple of days of the trip. So we're gonna grab some shut-eye, and then tomorrow we start the journey toward Ross Trevor Hop Farms in Bright, Victoria, and we're gonna get into the beery stuff, but for now, signing off for tonight.
So this sucker is from Ecuador, isn't it? So it's got a higher crown, you can bring it down if you want. Yeah. You gonna go for it?
When you come to Australia, you gotta buy yourself a hat. Can't tell if he loves it or hates it. I think he loves it.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'll put a bit of
Taking the camera?
see how
I think it's a go with this.
No, if you
Do I look good or not?
do it,